This week in Pure Reinvention.
This is Sonia Robinson, and I want to ask Mike and Misty a question. Where do you look for a fresh take on new ideas?
Episode 74, Pure Reinvention Short, Seeking Inspiration and Fresh Ideas.
Engage, disrupt, adapt, repeat. You're listening to Pure Reinvention, the podcast for curious people.
Welcome to this episode of Pure Reinvention, where our mission is to create space for the unexpected by inspiring a reinvention lifestyle.
Well, I'd first like to thank Sonia for giving us such a great question. Mike, do you want to start? What would you tell Sonia where to go find?
Well, absolutely.
Ideas?
Thank you, Sonia. And there's a lot of great questions out there. I think, Misty, one of the really cool things that we can talk about with this is how we tend to, under stress, go internally and inbound, and how important it is when we want to do something new that we go externally and we go outbound.
Yes. So my first idea, the first thing I wanted to respond to Sonia was, I look everywhere. I'm always on the lookout, that is. It could be a billboard, it could be a conversation with someone, it could be something I read, but the key here is to pay attention to what captures your attention. And once you start paying attention to what I like that, or that's interesting. Once you get there, start writing them down or putting them in a voice note in your phone or however you want to capture it. Just start making a diary. It doesn't mean that you have to know how you're going to use that immediately, but it's a rip file. People call it different things, but it's a bin where you can go and start stealing things and stealing ideas from other people.
I think for a lot of us, we get caught in our own little bubble, and we go through life in our own little bubble, and we go to work the same way, and we go home the same way, and we do the same things on Friday night. And I think, Misty, what I've learned from you, from the time I've spent with you, is you have to have some new experiences. And absolutely, it's true, when you want a different outcome, you have to get some new experiences. And so, are you going to work a different way? Are you coming home a different way? Are you taking an opportunity in life to look up and notice the things that capture your attention? And those are the things you should follow and pursue to see where they take you.
Yeah, another more tangible suggestion I would give Sonia is social media. I personally have curated my social media sites and liked things that I know will give me new ideas and give me at least food for thought. It's not all politics, although sometimes it is, and it's not all just people. I like enough pages that I'm constantly being fed new information.
So your social media feed has such variety to it that it puts in front of you on a regular basis a variety of nutritional thought that you then can be stimulated by.
And it's not always industry specific. It's not always, change or other things that I'm obviously interested in. It's just general. Mashable is a good one, or Mike News is another good one that I like and follow and tend to find interesting things. Medium is another blog, and we'll add these all into our resources on this post so you can check those out. But those are some quick ones where I don't go there seeking something specific out. I just go there seeking.
Well, let's think about this. How about, are you listening to any new podcasts?
Oh, I love it.
Are you reaching out to listen to new thoughts? So you use the visual, right? The reading of what social media is telling you in your news feed. But I'm really picking up in today's world that podcasts are becoming huge. In fact, I ran into a person that will be a future podcast guest who said they don't listen to the radio anymore.
Oh, only podcasts.
Their entire commute is all about podcasts. And when I explained to him that the Pure Reinvention had a podcast, boom, he had it.
Oh, fascinating.
They had it on his phone faster than I could get it out of my mouth. So many different ways. If you're visual, read. If you are a listener, listen. If you are someone who has to touch, then get out into some new places and touch and experience. Know yourself, know what you would react to and respond to. So many different things out there.
This week's episode is sponsored by Willpower Consulting. Whether it be pursuing new avenues in content delivery like podcasts or developing a sustainable content building strategy, Willpower Consulting is with you every step of the way. Get a dose of willpower at www.williamrcarlson.com or at William R. Carlson on Twitter.
So we talked about looking everywhere, kind of keeping a log of things that interest you and capture your attention, modifying your social media account or going to specific web pages that will give you some interesting information and food for thought, and getting out in the world and colliding with other people and other people, thought leaders. I want to add one more to that. Bookstores. I'm an avid reader, so it's kind of a personal thing of mine, but go to a bookstore because then you're in front of so many titles and so many things, and you might not know what you find or what's there, but you can discover a lot of new ideas in a bookstore.
Absolutely. What you're talking about, Misty, are new habits.
If you guys have a question for us that we haven't answered yet, give us a call and leave it on our hotline. The number is 989-249-3885. If you don't want to call and leave it on the hotline, you can email us and we'll read your question. Email us at hello@PureReinvention.com. We're looking forward to having a conversation.
If you're ready for a change, make it a change that lasts. Make it Pure Reinvention.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Pure Reinvention. Keep the conversation going and get alerts when new podcasts are up by following us on Twitter at Pure Reinvention or sign up for our mailing list at PureReinvention.com.